Hey guys, Katie here. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're going on a whole ass ride. Okay? I'd never read Sarah J. Maas before. Before 2 months ago when I read ACOTAR and I gave it 3 stars, I was like, okay, yeah, it was fun, whatever. And then TikTok, book talk, really got me hook, line, and sinker and was like, you need to keep going in this series. And there was just a night where I was like, I have to do it. And I just threw my whole TBR to the wind and I picked ACOTAR back up. And that's what you're going to be going on a ride with me for this video, is reading the entire ACOTAR series. Book 1, Book 2, Book 3, and 3.1. And we're doing it all in 5 days, which is roughly 2,000 pages. So listen, we're a sprinter, not a marathon runner, okay? Let's get in. What should I be reading right now? My TBR. What should I be doing? I should be reading Legendborn because I'm only like 50 pages into it, but I'm in a physical reading slump and I just can't bring myself to sit down. You know what I'm saying? So do you know what I started doing? I started rereading A Court of Thorns and Roses. Why? Why am I doing that? I can't even tell you. I read it like 2 months ago and I gave it 3 stars. Why am I rereading this book? I don't know. But I don't know. I just felt drawn to it. And then there was a skip the line on Libby. So pick that up. And then my hold for A Court of Mist and Fury, which I don't even know why I had that on hold. Like, I think I put it on hold whenever I read the first book because I was like, maybe I'll want to continue with the series. Then like kind of forgot about it. And then TikTok has just driven me to read it. Because here's the thing. I need to know what you guys are talking about. What's the big deal? A Court of Mist and Fury. What's up? What's happening? Like, I see that blue book and everybody's freaking hands, everybody's face is like, and I'm like, okay, what's up? I'm not a big romance reader, so like, I'm sure it's not going to hit me the way it does other people, but we'll see. Okay. The hype is really pushing me. So maybe like I'll see if I can finish A Court of Thorns and Roses. I think I'm only like 5% in right now. I'm listening to the audio, and then pick up A Court of Mist and Fury and see what that's about. This is my first ever Sarah J. Maas experience, so I thought I'd bring you along and tell you my thoughts. So I finished it in 1 day. What? Hold up, how did I do that? It's like 16 and a half hours long. I started it at like 4 or 5 p.m. yesterday and finished it at 2 p.m. today. No idea. Don't look at me. Kind of embarrassing. What I'll say is that I enjoyed it so much more the second time around. Okay, I think I gave it a 3-star originally, and now I gave it a 4-star, but it's definitely more of like a 3.5-star. But it's just so enjoyable. Like, it just really is just like a fun world. And like, I think I do really like Sarah J. Maas. I've only read 1 book from her and it wasn't a favorite by any means, so we'll see. But she's just an enjoyable writing style. Didn't care for the romance, but I don't think that has anything to do with her writing, the characters, the book, anything. I just don't really care about romance. It's just boring, to be honest. Sorry. And also, Tamlin is just boring. Like, is that just me? Is that me? I don't know. A little bit boring. I really liked Farrah so much more the second time around. First time, I was like, she was like kind of getting on my nerves a little bit with like how weak she was with her sisters. But the second time I read it, I was like, no, like, she really that bitch. Like, she really a bad bitch. Like, I like her. Also, I felt like she was so Katniss Everdeen. Like, she had such Katniss vibes. And then Elaine is definitely Prim. And then if Katniss had an older sister that was like even more badass than her, it would be Nesta. And I'm so invested. I need to know about Nesta. Like, oh my God, these 3 sisters are like the Brown sisters in Talia Hibbert's books. Like, no, they're not anything like that, but you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I want to know what's happening with them. Lucian is bae. He is everything. Obsessed. Like, why can he not be the love interest? Am I right? Or somebody's love interest. And then, Rhysand? What's his deal? Why is he connected to Farrah? Like, what? I didn't understand that at all. Like, and I read the book twice. Maybe I missed something. Like, please tell me, like, if they're in the comments or whatever, if there's a reason, like, what the connection was originally with him, because I missed it. Like, I don't get it. I like him. Like, I like his character, but it's just insta-lovey a little bit, I don't understand. I don't know what's going to happen in the second book, but I cannot wait to find out because what are you guys talking about? What is happening? Like, I need to know. I'm so excited. So I am going to pick up the second book. Oh my God, I forgot to tell you. Do you know what I did? I was waiting to read A Court of Thorns and Roses, and then it came up on Skip the Line, and I forgot that I owned that audiobook because the first time I listened to it, I had bought it on Audible. I'm a freaking idiot. I've done that 3 times this year, like waited for books to come in that I already own. Anyway, I'm going to pick up A Court of Mist and Fury and check back in with you later. It's Saturday now, and I started reading A Court of Mist and Fury last night, and Tamlin's a piece of shit all of a sudden? Like, what? What is happening? What is happening? I don't understand. I'm confused. Okay, here's the thing. So it's like a Beauty and the Beast retelling, which I did not know going into A Court of Thorns and Roses, but I figured out pretty quickly. Okay. So it was all like, oh, I'm going to keep you in my tower, you know? But he was still like, you can roam. You know, girl, what do you want? Paint? You know, what do you want? Easels? What do you want? Books? The world's yours. We'll do whatever you want. And in this book, he's like, you better stay in the fucking house. And I'm like, ew, like, ugh, like he's disgusting. But what happened? I guess this is like a story of like, where like you love someone too much. And that's what's happening. Like he's really Bill Comptoning right now. Like, I don't like him. I don't like him at all. Oh, by the way, is this the same shirt that I was wearing the other day? Yeah, it is. It is. But I didn't go anywhere and I didn't do anything, so I didn't get dirty. Dun dun dun. An hour later, I listened to an hour of A Court of Mist and Fury, and I'm honestly gonna rewind at least like half an hour because I was not paying enough attention, and I felt the way that I did when I read the first book, where the second time I read it, I liked it a lot more because I just wasn't grasping everything, I think, the first time around. Like, I was just listening to it too quickly, and that's happening again. But real quick, what is Sarah J. Maas doing? Like, what? I know there's an answer out there. Like, did she really plan this? Because I swear to God, she was like 500 pages into writing this series and was like, just toss the whole man out. Just toss the whole man out. Like, she literally just was like, Tamlin, bye. I can't. What? Also, this book is a Hades and Persephone retelling. Am I wrong? No, I'm right. Like, the first one was a Beauty and the Beast, and then this one is a Hades and Persephone retelling, but I am not really getting Rhysand's interest in Feyre. Like, again, I'm missing it. I'm going to go listen to things again because we're in a new court, we're in like a new world, new characters and stuff, and I'm just like not getting it, you know? Like, at least in the first book, like with Tamlin, I was like, okay, I get why he's doing this. Like, I get it. It's a curse, like he's trying to break the curse, and it's like I'm doing this because I have to, but then I fell in love with you thing, and that all made sense to me, even though it was kind of boring. This one, I'm just not really getting it. I'm not really getting it, so I'm gonna listen to that again, but what I'm gonna do today is I am going to go and hopefully they're open because this is Saturday, but I'm gonna go get another COVID test. I did get one done like 2 vlogs ago, and that was negative. Sorry, I didn't post those results, but I got another COVID test 3 days ago, and those results came back in negative because somebody at my job had been diagnosed with COVID. But then yesterday they shut the restaurant down completely because we have 3 confirmed cases of COVID. So I have to go and get a negative result for Monday when they reopen because I can't come back unless it's negative. So I'm gonna go do that again. There are not any people that I work closely with because it's like 2 restaurants that are connected to each other, and they all 3 work at the other restaurant. So again, you know, hope that I don't have it, but hope they get better as well. But anyway, I am also going to go by UPS and check my PO box because a subscriber said that they had sent something to me, and I really hope that it's there. And then also I'm going to go to Pikes, which is like I'm assuming Pikes is like a thing everywhere, but it's like a more like natural or like organic or like hippie-ish, I guess, like Home Depot. And my plants have been looking like freaking rough. Like the top of them, you know, like the soils just like dry clumps, and it's like all white from like sediment. That's what they look like. And I was like, wow, I think I need to repot all of them. I mean, I could just do a couple of them that look like that, but I'm like, why not just do all of them? I mean, I say that I'm gonna get 2 in and be sick of it, but I have like 20 plants that I need to repot, so hopefully we can get all of that done today. Okay, so I guess I'm not getting a COVID test today, which I get it. Like, I already got a negative result, but I wanted to get a second one, you know? This system is just very confusing and it's annoying me, and I need to just move on with my day and move on because it's really not that big a deal. Let's go buy soil and check the mail. Plants acquired, coffee acquired. Let's do a little plant haul. One thing I'm not going to be picking up and showing you is that I got 3 bags of potting soil in the biggest size they had. And oh my God, like, you know they're heavy, but you don't really know. Like, you don't really understand until you have to carry them from your car into your house. Anyway, let's get on to the cute things. The first one I got is called a silvery Anne, and it actually says that it needs bright light, and I do not have that. Like, my apartment has a lot of windows, but it does not have like direct sunlight. So this is a prayer. This is the first one I saw and was like, I need it. Like, can you tell? They're like freaking velvety. Like, oh my God, they're shiny. I'm obsessed. So got this guy. And then I also got this one. It is a rattlesnake plant, and he's so weird. Like, what even? Are you kidding me? Like, I just love this. I got this ivy. Now, it's not even that I think ivy's like that cute. Like, it's not even that I think this is this cute. I'm sorry. And this is like one of 2 that they had, but I'm hoping that this will be like a very fast grower, and it looks like it's, you know, shooting into the sun. So that would be really cool in a hanging plant. I have had a couple ivies before and none of them have lived. I'm sure just, you know, due to something about me, I have no idea, or about my apartment, but hopefully this one will work out. And the last one, oh my God, she's so cute. She is an exotic fern. And I think this one was called like wintry something. No, it's not. It's called Pteris fern. No freaking idea. Anyway, it's an exotic fern. I've also had a couple ferns. I've had a couple that I put on my patio and a couple, like one I think that I brought inside, and they've all died. And I think that this says it needs like mid to bright light. Let's see. It needs medium light. So I was hoping for the best. This was also the only one they had, and I'm just really obsessed with this coloring. Like, I just think it's stunning. So hopefully I'm going to put it in a hanging planter and pray. I'm going to listen to the audio while I like time lapse repotting my plants, and we'll see how that goes. But first, I've changed because I'm not trying to get my cute outfit all gunked up with soil, you know what I'm saying? I need to just stop real quick and show you like the state of my apartment right now. I haven't done any of these on the bottom, and oh my God, we've got so many. I haven't done this one yet. And then let's see, going around, done all of these, but I still need to do this one and this one. Also, I'm like 52% of the way in now to A Court of Mist and Fury. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I'm definitely liking Rhysand and Feyre more than Feyre and Tamlin. For sure. I swear to God. Like, whenever he's like, you have to go and steal this book, and she's talking to, like, I don't even remember what his name is, but she's at this other court and she's talking to the guy, and he's like, Rhysand is like, you have to do whatever it takes. And Feyre's like, well, what if I fuck him for it? And he's like, I mean, you can do whatever you want. I was like, oh my God, bitch. Ah! And like, whenever they're sending the letters back and forth, and he says something like, I don't even remember what they're talking about, but he's like talking about like how good he is with his tongue and that he wants to like lick her. I was like, excuse me. And whenever she's like, oh, what do I just like, what did she say? She's like, oh, do I just like, scream at the tattoo and you'll know to come and talk to me? And he's like, well, you could press it against other body parts and it'll get me there faster. I was like, bitch, what is what? Hello? Cassian and Nesta is absolutely going to be a thing. It's absolutely going to be a thing. Guys, like, I see it. I see it. She's laying the groundwork. It's going to be a thing. I'm so here for it. I can't even tell you. Jumping back into this jungle mess. Four and a half hours later. I'm not even joking. I started at 7 p.m. and it's 11:30 p.m. right now. But I have repotted my entire life. We did have a couple fallen brethren. This guy, that was very unfortunate. And then I had another one that I had to throw. I had to throw away this one. It was all breaking. It was very sad story. But this one was its older brother, and it did very well, so hopefully all this stuff stays alive. And now let's put it all away. That took me so long. Oh my God. Okay, it took me 5 hours because I thought I was gonna end at like 12 or 12:30. No, it's 1 a.m. now because I was hanging all these little plants. And it's not perfect, but you know, hopefully they're healthier. Okay, they're drooping, but you know, we'll see in the next couple days if shit starts perking up. So I'm kind of digging it. Anyway, I got to chapter 50 of A Court of Mist and Fury. I'm about like 80% of the way in, and I know, you know, according to Book Talk or whatever, that the chapter is like chapter 53 or 55 or something, and I'm very excited to see what y'all are talking about. I don't want to hype it up too much. I don't want to get myself like too excited because I think that stuff they've already done has been really steamy. And something I realized about myself, because I don't really like erotica, I don't really like romance, but like sometimes I like it. And I was like, okay, what is it that I do like? And in this book, I realized what it is the like brash, like audacity of doing something, like the boldness, like, let's do it. I'm like, I freaking love that. Like I told you before, like with Feyre being like, oh, well, like, what if I fucked that guy? Or like whatever, is like so chef's kiss. I'm obsessed. And she did not do that with Tamlin. Tamlin is already a memory. Like, he is the past. He's over, sis. Sarah J. Maas was like, throw the whole man out. So Rhysand is a new thing, okay? And thank God, like, when Lucian came back in the picture, I was like, bitch. But then when he was doing that dumb fuck shit, I was like, we can't see. All of a sudden, we're blind. I can't read, I can't see, and I can't hear. Lucian, and then whenever he left, I was like, Lucian's amazing. I know he's great. I know he's going to come back and be the best ever. He's not going to be a piece of shit. La 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 la. Anywho, I don't know if I'm gonna hit you back up with an update tonight on when I get to that chapter. I definitely want to read it tonight. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait till tomorrow morning. I don't know. I want to take my makeup off, but like I'm getting in that mood. Like I had bubbles earlier, and then I'm like a glass of red wine in. We're getting that red blend on. I'm gonna drink a couple more, listen to this book, and do the damn thing. Let's have a little book talk while I do the rest of my dishes. I finished A Court of Mist and Fury last night, stayed up till 4:30 a.m. Let's discuss. Chapter 55. Let's talk about it. This book is marketed as being YA. In what world? In what freaking world is this YA? Like literally Rysand is like, I want you laid out like a feast. And I was like, okay, I'm a hot girl. I do hot shit. Like that's that whole chapter is like that. And it's freaking great. Don't get me wrong. Like I don't have a lot of experience with reading erotica and like sex scenes and stuff because I just don't care. But in my limited experience of reading it, Sarah J. Maas writes it very well. Like it's very intriguing, it's very thrilling, it's very fun, like the banter and all of that. I think it's really good. Like if I'm gonna read like a sex scene, it would be hers, or Talia Hibbert. But that was really good. Love that. I really like Lucian a lot. I really like Rysand a lot. Love Nesta, and listen, I haven't been looking up spoilers or anything, so I don't know. But in the end, when Lucian was like, "You're my mate" to Elaine, I was like, what? Because I thought it was gonna be Nesta and Cassian. I thought it was gonna be Nesta. And I was like disappointed, but also like freaking shook. Because I was like, one, Nesta and Cassian better get together. Like, bro, like they better get together. And then also, Elaine and Lucy, that just blew my freaking mind. I cannot believe it. I'm so shook. So that was amazing. Very excited about that. Tamlin is literal garbage. He's freaking trash. Trash, Tamlin, synonyms. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I don't even understand. And it's so funny because I was like asking, like, not asking, but I was just going over it with people who haven't read it before and being like, did she hate this guy the whole time? Like, or Sarah J. Maas, like, did she just like know that he was a piece of shit the whole time? And then I was watching a YouTube video where she said that when people would come up to her and be like, oh my God, I love Tamlin, she'd be like, really? Okay, that's cute for you. And I was like, did she know the whole time she was gonna do that? I mean, I guess she did, but like, that's just freaking wild. I'm really hoping that he's not gonna come back, but he is. You know he's gonna come back and it's gonna be stupid. I'm gonna hate it. But, well, actually, technically he is gonna come back because at the end of the book, she like goes back with him, which I was like, this better not be a hostage situation because that's how we began the book, is her basically being his hostage. So I'm like, that's full circle. We don't like that. Like, what's the point if you're going to end up in the same place that you began? So anyway, the dishes are done. Let's get to reading. Okay, I'm on chapter 10 of A Court of Wings and Ruin. And God bless. This is not a hostage. I mean, it's not like a hostage situation. It's more like Farah's like, okay, you're so in love with me? Okay. Well, we're gonna play you. We're gonna play into that. Okay, so she's scheming. Our girl is out here scheming, okay? She's like, sure. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God, I love you so much. And she's like a spy. She's a double agent. We're digging it. Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am never really quite sure what's happening in the fairy world. Like, it's like I'm following it, but I'm really just trying to follow the characters. Like, I don't really know what's happening with Aranthe. Like, what's her deal? No idea. Anyway, I am running a bath right now because I have a bath bomb and I just want to use it. And I'm going to listen to that until that's done. And then I'm going to physically read while I'm in the bath. And then I want to try out pressing flowers and see if I can like either use them as like decoration, like in like a bowl or something, or I want to try and put them in my 2021 bullet journal. We'll see. But I don't have any patience. So I looked this thing up that said that you could do it with an iron. And I'm going to try it. Guys, I'm on chapter 17 and just had to pop in real quick and tell you, oh my God, Nesta and Cassian, I'm obsessed. I love them. Like, why am I always just falling for side characters? Why do I just love side characters so much? Like, I mean, Feyre and Rysand are like dope, but like the sexual tension that is building between Cassian and Nesta is I'm here for it. I'm so here. I'm here. I'm here for it. And I really love the whole like Lucian and Elaine being mates. I love it. It's like the three sisters are like going to be in love with the three brothers and like they're brothers. Okay. Like they haven't accepted Lucian into the fold yet, but they will. He's going to be one of their fairy bros. And I'm so happy for it. And honestly, like, I'm really looking forward to this Lucian glow up, which, like, he's been having a steady glow up. But, like, I'm really ready for him to be like, fuck off, Tamlin. Go fuck yourself. Like, I'm really, like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Like, he's gonna do that. And Cassian and Nesta are absolutely gonna make out in this book. They're absolutely gonna make out in this book. Like, if they don't make out, I'm only on chapter 17, so, like, I still have time. But, sis, we are in love. I'm on chapter 48 of A Quarter Wings and Ruin. I love it. Okay, why is this one like the lowest rated one? I mean, it's still really good. I think it's like, well, no, it's not. Actually, that's not the lowest rated one. I think the first one is like 4.2, and then the second one is like 4.6, and this one's like 4.4. But a lot of like booktubers and stuff have rated it like 3 or 4 stars when they rated the other ones 5 stars, and like, I mean, I'm only like 60% of the way through, I think, but I am obsessed. Like, I'm like, what happens in the end that makes people drop it down? Because it's so good. I love it. Like, I really love the whole like band of characters thing. In the third book, you have like a bunch of characters. Like, and you're like, it's not like you're following the perspective of other characters, but you're following a bunch of them. And I love that. I love that. It's like definitely got kind of like a Six of Crows vibe with all the banter and like the found family and shit. And I love it. And also, there is like a bajillion romances happening right now. Like a million romances happening. Like every single character is in love with somebody. Like I can't think of one character that isn't in love with somebody else in the book. It's so good. And see, I love that because I feel like when you really, like when it's romance is like the main genre, or like you're following one person's romance, it can get boring and stale, or like there's just not anything left up to like mystery or fan fiction. But in this book, when you're following so many different people, like having the hots for each other or pining or like just being interested or having a crush, it's like so cool because there's none of this like in between, like, yeah, okay, it's like all just like hits. It's all like, I like you. It's all like sexual tension. It's so good. I'm freaking dying. We love it. And then the fact that like Nesta, like what she got from the cauldron was the power of death. I was like, bitch, I did not see that coming, and it is so good. And then I think that like Elaine is like she's like a seer. I don't really know what her power is, but like I don't know, like can she see the future? I have no idea. I'm rambling, but good God, I love this book. I love it. Was not anticipating to like it so much. Okay, bye. Oh my God. Also, I forgot to tell you, today's Monday, and I think I said earlier in this vlog that I was going to be going to work on Monday. No, the restaurant is shut down for another day because we had 2 more people get diagnosed with COVID. So, love that for us. I think that's 5 people now in like 4 days. Wow, I am really busting through this ACOTAR series. Have I almost read all 3 books in 4 days? Yeah, like, let's see. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and today's Monday. So in like 3.5 days. Jesus. Go, okay, go me, you know what I'm saying? But also, this is crazy. COVID is... Morgan is gay. Morgan is a lesbian. I can't. I finished A Court of Wings and Ruin. Chef's kiss, 4.5 stars. Freaking loved it. Like, loved it. So good, so funky, so fresh, so fun. It was so fun. Okay, I'm done with my cocktail, like before the video even starts. Okay, that's not gonna work. Hold on. Okay, Remedied. Okay, I think that this is a book that other people like didn't like as much as the first 2 books. I am an unpopular opinion. This was my favorite out of the 3 books. Because in the first 2, you are following like Feyre and her love interest. Like in the first one, it's Feyre and Tamlin. In the second one, it's Feyre and Rhysand, sorry, I don't know why I keep saying his name wrong. Anyway, but in the 3rd book, you're following like a bunch of characters, like it's a big band of misfits and like found family, and that's my shit, okay? Like, that's for me, all right? Also, I just love a side character. I love a side character, and usually I like them more than the main character. And since this book was following so many side characters, it was like made for me. Oh my God. And also all of the romances that were happening were so amazing, amazing. The only one that I don't really care about, which I'm surprised by, only because I think that you're maybe like supposed to root for them, maybe not, I don't know. But Elaine and Lucian, it's just taken a really long time to get there. Like, it's taken a really long time. Like, a really long time. Like, if this is a slow burn, it's the slowest freaking burn I've ever seen. And I'm like, she doesn't care about you, bro. But I'm like, does she not? Because, like, I'm confused about the mating thing. I'm like, does she not feel the draw to him? Why does she like Grayson? Grayson is literal trash. Trash. Well, you know what? Also, Amarin, we love Amarin. She was such a great character in this book. Like, I was like going back and forth every page. Like, is she good? What's happening? Anywho, that was great. Cassian and Nesta, I've said it before in this vlog and I'll say it again. Here for it, sis. Here for it. That is so hot. And I did not know. I didn't realize that the first 3 books, I thought that like the 4th book was like the 4th book in the series, but I saw on somebody's vlog today that they said that the first 3 books are about Feyre, and then now Feyre and Rhysand's story is like over and they're gonna follow different characters. What? And that makes sense, because in the end of the 3rd book, I was like, this wrapped up really nicely for you. How is there a 4th book? And then I was like, oh, okay, it's not following her, because I don't know anything, but if there's a book about Nesta and Cassian, I'm gonna freak out. This is gonna be like the first arc that I beg for, if that's true. Now that I say that, I need to look up what A Court of Silver Flames is about. And also, why is it A Court of Silver Flames? Why isn't it like A Court of Silver and Flames? Like, did Sarah J Maas forget the and? Like, what you gonna do? Like, have the first 3 books follow a pattern and then like switch it up? Like, no, sis. Also, the paperbacks are like ugly. I think that might be like an unpopular opinion, that I like the original covers more. But I do. Okay, this is just gonna be a rambling review. But something that got me was the ending. Oh my God, the war, like the battle was so good. I freaking loved that. And I teared up. Like, I was walking to Target, because I wasn't gonna go in my car. I was just like, it's like a mile away. So I was walking and I was listening to the book, and I had like a really like big wool beanie on and a mask and my glasses, and I pulled the beanie down to like right here and the mask up to here, because I started crying listening to the book, because oh my God, when they're in battle and like Feyre and their dad comes in on the ships, and he has 3 ships named after his 3 daughters, and Nesta is leading the pack. I was crying. Oh my God, I was crying. And the way that Nesta like reacted to that, like she's always hated this guy, like her dad, because she thought he was weak and that he didn't do enough to like protect them and stuff. And the fact that like Feyre was always like, Nesta's so cold to me and everything, but then you realize like throughout the series that like she actually really respects her sister and like has like, even if it's like maybe like a grudging like respect because her sister like saved them and really worked hard and did all these things. And then when her dad like comes up and is like, I did this for you, it was so, because like I think Nesta was looking at her dad like, how could you love us if you're just gonna let us starve? And I love the fact that the dad is like, he is weak in terms of like a lot of things, but not like, I guess, in his love for them, because he is weak. He's not somebody that goes into battle. He would never do that. He would never raise a voice to somebody. But what he does is he goes to all these different cities and tells their story and is like, fight with us, please. Like, fight with us. We need you. And he like just goes out as like the prince merchant and like gathers this whole army for them. And I was like, oh, that was so amazing. I loved that. Okay. Anywho, I did not realize that the first 3 books were one story, and I did buy the audio for Court of Frost and Starlight, so I'm gonna listen to that before I end this vlog because I just want to read all of it, and it's like 6 hours long. I think it's like 220 pages or something like that, but I'm going to read that. I think it's like, it says a novella, and I'm like, 220 pages is a novella? Sarah J. Maas, in what world? But I think it's supposed to be following the perspectives of multiple characters, which is new and dope. So okay, I guess that's all I have to say about A Court of Wings and Ruin. Like, there's so many things I could say, and I really, really love the series, but I'm just gonna stop rambling, and I'm gonna listen to A Court of Frost and Starlight. I hope that's what it's called. Oh my God. And then hit you up with what I'm thinking about that when I'm done. Yes, I'm reading A Court of Frost and Starlight, but shut up for a second. I need to know what A Court of Silver Flames is going to be about, and I can't stop thinking about it. So I pulled up on Goodreads, okay, and it's 1 click away. I need to know what this book is going to be about, okay? So follow along with me, okay? Court of Silver Flames, coming out in like, oh my God, that's coming out soon, February, bet. Nesta Artrana's... I'm sorry. Oh my God. God, have you heard me? Have you heard me and my prayers? Oh my God. Is Nesta the main character of this book? Is Nesta the main character of a 648 page book? I'm gonna fucking cry. I'm screaming. Oh my God. I'm so excited. Why was I not anticipating that at all? Why was I like, oh my God, I'm so shocked. I didn't even think about, oh my God. Okay, let's read this. It's always been prickly proud, swift to anger and slow to forgive. Oh my God, hold on. It's like, I need to, okay. The one person who ignites her temper more than any other is Cassian, the battle-scarred warrior whose position in Rysand and Fairness. Oh my God, the fire between them is undeniable and only burns hotter as they are forced into close quarters with each other. Oh my God, bitch. I'm gonna have a stroke reading this book. Oh my God. And the key to halting them might very well rely on Cassian and Nesta facing their haunting pasts. They battle their monsters from within and without as they search for acceptance and healing in each other's arms. Let me tell. I'm having a moment. All I'm gonna say is you can't even begin to understand how much fan fiction I'm about to read tonight. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting to say things like this. Like, I have to stop. I got my test results back, and it was negative for COVID. I just need to put that in here right now because I'm going to forget, and then people are going to message me on Instagram and ask, and I'm going to be like, what? Oh, yeah, I don't have it. Anyway, news update is positive. Well, the news update was that I was negative, and that's a positive thing. Bye. I finished A Court of Frost and Starlight last night, read it in like a couple hours, and that means that I've read the entire series in 5 days. Like 4.5, honestly, because I started ACOTAR like halfway through on Friday. The amount of sleep I've gotten this week, minimal. The amount of enjoyment I've had this week, astronomical. You know, I think, you know, you get what I'm trying to say. So, A Court of Frost and Starlight. I really enjoyed it, but here's the thing. Why does this book exist? Why was it written? Why was like time put into it? That's a beautiful cover. It's a hardback. Like she published this. I don't really understand the point of it. Basically, the entire book is just about what the characters are going to get each other for Christmas. And if you think I'm just being dramatic, I'm not. That's what the entire book is about. The entire 220 pages is just the characters walking around town, looking at shops, going like, oh my God, I don't know what to get Amryn. Oh my God, oh, actually everybody knew what to get Amryn, but it was like, I don't know what to get Reese. Oh, I don't know what to get, or this, or that, but like, okay. Again, here's the thing, is I was just gonna give it like, I don't want to give it a 2-star. I was gonna give it like a 3-star because I do think that there is like legit no point for this book to exist, but I can't. I'm gonna give it like a 3.5 because I personally really love like that fan fiction thing of like what characters get other characters for Christmas. Like I find that super enjoyable and interesting, but I don't understand why it was like published. And then also I feel like Sarah J Maas was trying to do something with like Lucien and Elaine, but like Lucien is so boring at this point, and it's like literally just his association with Tamlin is just rubbing off on him, and I do not like it. And honestly, what's happening, because I was definitely shipping like Azriel and Elaine, which I think is kind of the point, but I'm like, I don't understand the mating thing. Like, if you're mated to somebody, is she gonna fall in love with him? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand that. But anyway, I'm giving it like 3.5 stars. And that concludes the ACOTAR series. I cannot believe I read them so quickly. I cannot believe I had such a good time. Like, I really was like, okay, well, let's just get to chapter 55 in book 2 and just see what happens. And then in book 3, I was like, am I having the best time of my life? I am. I'm so excited for A Court of Silver Flames. Like, so excited. And I'm so happy that it's coming out so soon. Like, I think I only have like 3 months to wait, and God bless. But so I think that if I was tier ranking these books, like which one is the best, I would say the bottom of the list would be A Court of Frost and Starlight. I had fun reading it, but it just was completely unnecessary. The second to the bottom, so that would be number 1, 2. Okay, so number 3 would be ACOTAR, A Court of Thorns and Roses. Tamlin is freaking garbage, and the book was fun and it was good, but it wasn't like something that was really like grabbing me, you know, especially because they didn't talk about the side characters that much. The next, number 2, would be A Court of A Court of Mist and Fury. I really, really liked that book. Like, I really, really loved it. But number 1 is definitely A Court of Wings and Ruin, because like I am obsessed with Nesta and Cassian. I freaking love them as side characters. I love Azriel as a side character. Mor is like chef's kiss. She's amazing. We love Amryn. Like all of them. They're so good, and I loved that you still got Feyre and Rhysand, and their like beautiful love story and everything, but then you also got all these new love stories. I mean, I say new, but like emerging love stories and stuff. Like, I just thought that was amazing. Like Varian and Amryn, like I was like, bitch, I freaking loved it. So like that book for me personally is the best out of the series. And then ACOTAR is the worst out of the series. I only put ACOFAS below that because it's not a novel. Like, it's not even a novella. It's just a fan fiction about the series. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I think I'm going to do the same exact thing for the Cruel Prince series because I'm very excited to read that. Tell me if that's what you want me to do. And if you liked this vlog, you could subscribe to this channel. You could like this video. You could follow me on Goodreads and Instagram. I will have those linked down below. And I want to say have a very happy holiday. I will see you soon in another video. Have a great night. Bye.